Hi guys, welcome to this video. My name is Oceana. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for being here, you guys. I am gonna share kind of a summer day in my life. I've never done just a straight up day in my life, I don't think, and this is gonna be summer edition. It is Monday today, but I do have today off. I booked it off as vacation because I just got back from a bachelorette weekend with all of my friends and it was so fun, so lovely. So yeah, we went to Vancouver Island and it was such a great time. I have really great friends and I'm thankful that I have so many good Christian women in my life. So that was great, and I knew I wanted to take Monday off just to recover and work on house chores and some content stuff, so I thought I would take you guys along with me. I am also home alone because my sister stayed on the island after the bachelorette trip and she's hanging out with our family. So I made a big long to-do list, but I've already checked 3 things off the list, so that is great. And in this video, I'm just gonna take you along in my day. I'm gonna give you reading updates. I plan to tan outside and sit in the sun. I'll make a nice coffee. We may go look for some little free libraries in the area as well. In my city in particular, there's not a ton. I've done one kind of little free library tour in my area, but that was in a city away from me. Little free libraries are not actually close to me, which is too bad, but I'm gonna look it up on the website and see what little free libraries I can find because I do have some books that I want to give away, even though I've already given away quite a few to little free libraries. If you watched my previous video, I did go to the Sunshine Coast, or I don't know which video it was, but I'll link down below all of the kind of vlogs that I've done, I guess, this month because it's been so fun to share with you guys a bit more of my life and all of the stuff I'm reading along the way. But anyways, let's just get into it. So first of all, I am currently reading Descended by Melissa Koslin. This is her newest release. It comes out July 30th. I'll link down below information about the book. It's, yeah, her new release. She's self-publishing it, I'm pretty sure. And she did so graciously send me an early copy. So I am reading this for free, but I'm going to give you my honest review and tell you how it's going. Now, I did read what it's about. I'm going to do my best to recap it based on what I've read so far because I am like 17 chapters in, so I'm like about a quarter or almost a halfway through the book. So it follows this there's these societies that believe in bloodlines, and each bloodline, I don't remember how many, there's maybe 4 bloodlines, each one has a certain skill that they're really proficient in, and they get passed on through generations. So they are from, then there's also 2 groups called the Loyalists and the Sarissas, and the Loyalists want to kind of control the bloodlines and kind of influence them to impact history, and then the Sarissas are just the record keepers and they record what the bloodlines do in history. So all of the major historical figures were part of these bloodlines according to this book. And so you follow this girl who doesn't know that she is also a part of one of these bloodlines. She was raised to not know what bloodline she's a part of, but she has kind of these proficiencies that she has. And one of the Sarissas ends up running into her and she can tell that he's hiding something from her, and so she demands that he tells her what's going on, but he's not supposed to talk to her, but he can't help himself and all the things. So there's a connection, and then there's people after her. There's different bloodlines and loyalists trying to kill her or control her, so this Sarissa guy is helping her evade them. That's kind of what it's about. So it is a little confusing, but regardless of that, I absolutely love her writing style. I just find it so detailed in the way that she describes the characters' thoughts and feelings. I can just pick up what kind of person they are. She's really good at developing a character through a story. And I really am captivated by the book, even though I'm a little confused about why she wanted to write this story. What is the point of the story? I don't know. It's just kind of a story at this point, but I'm loving the characters and she's so good at writing action, but then deep feelings and thoughts. I will say I don't really see the development of the relationship right now. The romance is lacking, in my opinion. because it feels forced right now. So that's the only thing. Like, it's very, very subtle, but when it is there, the subtleness, it still feels forced. So that's the only piece where I'm like, normally I'm really like into the romance from the beginning, the little crumbs she drops, because she's a slow burn romance writer, which I love. But that's what I'll say so far. So that's the book, and it is Christian. Like, the main girl talks about her faith in God and she prays and everything. Excuse me. So that's what I'm currently reading, and I kind of want to try to finish it today, but I do have a lot on my to-do list, so I don't know if I will finish it, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna take you guys along. I hope you liked the montage of what I did this morning. I did my devotions, I folded laundry, I watered the plants, and I think that's all that I showed you at this point. So there is more to do. I also have a big library trip to do. I have to return a whole bunch of books, and then a whole bunch of books are ready for me. I don't really intend to read all of these books that I requested on hold, but we'll pick them up, we'll look through them and see what's up. And then just a lot of chores as well. I want to tidy things around my room because I've been gone all weekend, so I do need to like make my bed and just like organize things. Hello. The dryer is on, so the sound isn't very good, but I'm wearing my Bride Tribe sunglasses from The Bachelorette, and I'm gonna go to the library, so I'll talk to you in the car because the sound probably isn't great. Hello. Let's do that. Yeah. So I'm returning The Locked Door by Frida McFadden. Oh, by the way, I didn't talk about the henna that we did on The Bachelorette as well. I've never had henna before. It's like a temporary tattoo. I really love it, and I have one on my foot as well, so I'll show you that after. But it's so pretty. My sister did this design, so yeah. Okay, anyways, so The Locked Door by Frida McFadden. I gave it 3 stars. It was pretty basic and straightforward. It scratched the thriller itch that I had, but it didn't like wow me. So I still think The Housemaid is her best book that I've read so far. This one was, yeah, just basic. I don't know how else to say it. Check out my review. I won't tell you what it's about. And then I did also check out Ward D by Frida McFadden, just in case I wanted to continue the thriller, but then I started it and I was like, no, I don't feel like it. So 1 Frida down. What mood am I in? Contemporary romance, always. So that is what I'm going to the library for. I grabbed a whole bunch of books. I don't know if I'll show you all of them. I always request random books and then see if I'm in the mood for them, but I usually don't read any of them. That's how I roll. I request way more books than I actually read. So I will see you when we're done. Hello everyone. So I brought all of the books outside and I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do this and no one's gonna hear me, right? Okay. So, I do want to show you the henna, but it's on my foot. So how am I gonna do that? I could flip the camera around, but there it is. I'll show you better later. Okay. Number 1 that I really want to talk about actually is The Love Haters by Catherine Center, because this book I got on audiobook and I started it like a week ago or something, and it was so boring. On top of, I've heard other people say this, but I was like, how much is it actually? But it really is that she talks about her weight quite a bit and her family. Like, she was raised to think that she has to be skinny. As I was listening to it, I'm like, I don't like anything about this. And to be honest, like, I kind of feel like Catherine Center might be going downhill for me. I really like her backlist. I like that her backlist is more literary fiction than romance. And I love her depth in writing in terms of like the characters' growth as people and like kind of the morality of how these characters grow in themselves and just learn forgiveness and confidence and stuff like that. Newer books are just more lighthearted. The content is so cringy. So I'm not actually going to read this. I am just leaving it on my DNF list, and I don't plan to try to read the physical book because I just have no interest in it. And I think she's going downhill for me, to be honest. Next, what do I show you? I do plan to read Across the Ages by Gabrielle Meyer pretty soon here. I want to read it at the beginning of August because I'm going to do another like reading Christian BookTube's favorite books video. It's just so fun, and I'm kind of itching to try this book because I've heard such good things about this one in particular. So yeah, Across the Ages, it is set in 1727 and 1927. So the 1727 one is like kind of pirate style, and then 1927 is in Minnesota. Prohibition. It's during Prohibition. So that should be more interesting. Those two time periods interest me a bit more. Like the pirate aspect is cool sounding, and then I know a bit more about Prohibition because it also impacted Canada. So that's what I know about that. It's the Salem witch trials from the last book. I just don't have any kind of like connection to that history or whatever. I don't even know that it happened in Canada, and if it did, I didn't learn about it, so I like don't care if it happened or not. So there's that. But Prohibition definitely happened in Canada as well. So there you go. That is the next book that I got. So I'm not necessarily going to start it soon. I mean, I will. In like a week, I'm going to start that. So I'll hold on to it. And then I decided to request a whole bunch of these love-inspired books because I had such a good time reading Gabrielle Meyer's love-inspired books. So I have 4 of them. One of them is a Christmas book, so we'll see. But yeah, I got The Family Next Door by Zoe Marie Jackson. I kind of just requested a whole bunch. I don't remember what they are about. Then Her Christmas Secret by Gabrielle Meyer. Her life was on track until her past came knocking. I actually might read this like for a Christmas in July moment because I just loved her other love-inspired books. So there you go. And then I've got The Triplets Summer Adventure by Laurel Blount. This sounds adorable. His visit is temporary, but will they give him a reason to stay? And it's set in summer. I want to read it. And then His Neighbor's Secret, Lillian Warner. With a secret between them, is there room for a second chance? Yeah, so these are just short little books. If I'm kind of in the mood to just pick up something quick, I will read one of these. And so I just wanted some options. So that is that. Then you did see, I got Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. This is a thriller, and I know it's like older, but I remember it being on a lot of people's favorites lists. And I did read Bring Me Back, which I really enjoyed at the time. I gave it 4 stars, but that was like 3 or 4 years ago at this point. So I don't remember her writing style or anything like that. And I don't love domestic thrillers unless they're like a certain kind. Like, I don't really like reading about abuse, you know? But I think this is about like a perfect couple, but like bad stuff happens behind closed doors, you know? So is it abuse? It better not be, you know? So there's that. I don't know if I'll end up reading it, but I do have the audiobook, so that's why I requested the physical book to read it along with. Okay, what else can I show you? I did get Hope Harbor by Irene Hannon. This is the first book in her Hope Harbor series, and I think there's quite a few books out at this point in the series. And you guys remember in one of my last videos, I did get, I think, the 4th book in this series from my grandma. So I own the 4th book. So I think you're supposed to read them in order, so I want to start with the first book, and it's quite summary, so I might be in the mood for this. I just don't have the audiobook for it, so I don't know if I'll be in the mood for it, you know? Okay, there's 3 other books that I just don't feel like talking about because they're not that interesting to me, so I probably will just send those back. But there you go. There's my little library check-in. I think now I need to really like dive into my emails, so I'm gonna do some email work, and then I'm gonna come out here and read my book. Read Descended. Okay, here's the henna on my foot. So it's a flower with some, you know, spirals and stuff coming out of it. And then I did get like kind of a big toe ring on there as well. So, but it's really pretty, and it works with flip-flops. You can like see it really well with flip-flops. So there you go. There's my, wow, there's my matching henna. Very cute. So again, henna is like just this like ink that you put on yourself and it dries, and it's just a temporary tattoo. It'll wash off like eventually, but it's very pretty. And yeah, so on my hand I have like 2 flowers and then a bunch of spirals and like stuff like that. So yeah. Everyone, so I wanted to just update here really quick. I was graciously contacted by so I just went through some emails, answered some emails, feels really good, and that reminded me that I need to share about something kind of exciting. So a company called Clever Fox reached out to me and offered to send me their reading journal. So I did say yes because I looked through their website, the prices and everything. For what you get, I think it's a great price. I was really excited to see that like something related to reading wanted to work with me. So I'm really excited to share this reading journal that I got from them. So Clever Fox is, yeah, a journal brand. They sell not just reading journals, but all types of like planners. They have like budget planners, life planners, and then kind of more journals. They've got meal planners. They've got one specifically for teachers that like planning lesson plans and stuff. So it's pretty cool. They've got so many options and they do have a reading journal option. So this is the reading journal that I got. She offered whatever color I wanted. So I gave 3 options and it looks like they picked rose gold, which is like basically pink, like shiny pink. And that's why I picked it. And I'm very excited about that. So yeah, this is the journal. It's hardcover, but it's like kind of soft leather as well. And it comes with this like kind of wraparound thing. So it says hardcover, A5 size. Let's look inside. I think I'll probably flip you guys around, but when I first opened it, it comes with this how it works card, and it like is a little pamphlet explaining all the pages and how to use them. So it's really useful like that. I will flip you guys around and show you what this looks like. I'm so excited. It's really beautiful and I can't wait to start using it. Okay, so here's the how it works page, but let's just open up the journal. So, isn't it beautiful? So it's just a blank page at the very beginning, and then you can write your name and everything in the front, and then the index starts right away. So basically all of the pages are numbered on the corner here. And so wherever you like put your book reviews, you can put the page number that it's on and then the name of the book and the star rating. So yeah, it's just meant to like help you find a book review really quick. So it's 2 pages of this index. I didn't count how many spaces are on each, but I would guess maybe 100. Is there like 50 on each page? I don't know, but there you go. And then here is the reading log pages. So for every month of the year, you can write how many books you read and what they are. So this will be really useful. I definitely will use that. And then the daily reading tracker. This is going to be fun, I think, because it'll really show me how often I do actually read. Because sometimes I think that I don't read every day, but I think I'd surprise myself how often I do actually read. So I'm excited to use this as well. And then a TBR page. I'm actually excited about this because I'll be able to write my physical TBR on this and my Goodreads TBR and kind of combine them that way, because my Goodreads TBR is slightly different than my physical one. So yeah, I'm excited to do that. And then the reading list is similar to like a Goodreads list. So you just write the book, the day you started it and the day you finished it. So like write what books you read. And then that's when you get into the actual book review pages. So the rest of the journal is all of these like review pages. They're all the same. And basically you can write your review. So I can write how many pages the book was, the title, the author, the genre or subject of the book, the year it was published, any themes, if it was fiction, nonfiction. And then this is kind of fun. You can rate your enjoyment based on like different scales. So there's setting, enjoyment, writing, characters, plot, readability, and then my overall rating. And then some notes to take. So what did you think of the book? What will you take away from it? What was the aim of the book and how well did the author fulfill it? Would you recommend this book to others? Who is the target audience? And then a 1-sentence book review. And then any like notes that you would want to take while you're reading the book. So this is going to be really handy. I probably won't do this for every single book that I read, but for some that I either love or whatever, I can definitely use these. So I'm so excited to dive into this reading journal. Now it also came with some surprises. I like went to the back and it came with stickers in this back pouch. So, oh, and there's a warranty card. No hassle refund, no questions asked, 60-day money back guarantee. So that's pretty good. There you go. And then, yeah, I got these fun stickers. The llama. Yeah, there you go. And is there anything else? No, that's it. Oh, and there's 3 bookmark strings. So that's pretty handy. So yeah, I'm really thankful to Clever Fox for sending this to me. They were really great with communication and, okay, I can't get that back in. It's fine. Let's just close that. But yeah, they were really great with communication and the shipping was really good. So I would recommend them. I'll link their website down below and you can get them either on their website or they also sell them on Amazon. So however you want to buy them. But yeah, that's Clever Fox Reading Journal. I'm actually going to save this for 2026 and this will be my 2026 reading journal. What I've actually been thinking is separating my like booktube content planning from my reading, because if you guys know, here's my current journal, which it looks really similar. You can tell what color I like. This is just like my journal that I use to plan everything related to my content. So like my reading goals and then like different tracking and stuff. And then favorite books and challenges and then the month. And then I have the calendar and what I plan to like post for videos and then my TBR and my reading log. So it's all here. And I think it'll be really nice to separate it so that I can just like focus on my YouTube content and then have my reading be totally separate. So I think that'll be really nice. So I'm going to try that for 2026. So I'm going to continue using this reading journal for the rest of 2025. But then 2026, I'm for sure using this Clever Fox journal. And then I will just use a different journal for actually planning content. So I'm excited to do that. And yeah, that is what I wanted to share. So again, thank you to Clever Fox. I'll link them down below. Hi everyone, I have a shirt on, it's just a tube top. I'm at the Little Free Libraries. So I'm at the first one, I'm gonna go check it out. I did bring 2 books, well technically 3, but I brought Before the Coffee Gets Cold because it was boring and I DNF'd it. So that'll be in a wrap up sometime. And then I brought Always Watching by Lynette Eason because it was also just fine and I don't need to own it. So let's go see what the Little Free Library has. Oh, they're little kid books. And then, let's see, anything good? These are so adorable. What is this? Interesting. So these are kid books, pretty much. School for Good and Evil, I've seen that. And then what is that? Okay, well, I don't want any of this, but it's super cute. The next one. So cute. Oh, there might be some more interesting ones in here. Okay, I'm putting this in. And then I also have Anatomy. Oh, that's backwards. Okay. I'm giving this away. I don't need it anymore. Okay. Ours Ricochet. Michael. Oh, my keys. Michael Connolly. I feel like I've heard of it. Gone Wild. Interesting. Aragon. Never read it. even law head. Interesting. What is this? It's a mystery, it says. I don't want straight up mystery though. Oh, her attraction to her coworker. Hey, hey. Do I actually want this though? Not really. I'm trying to get rid of books, you know? I don't need more. Blood and chocolate. Body double. Okay, well, I think that's it for me. But I hope someone enjoys the anatomy. And then this one can go in here. Okay. So cute. I actually brought my coffee with me. So yeah, we'll see how long I last out here. It's actually not too hot, but I know the UV is really high, so. Hello. I had to come back because my phone overheated. So now I'm on my deck in the sun reading. Okay. Hey everyone. Mid-afternoon walk time. I'm gonna go for a walk and I need sunglasses. I was reading outside, tanned for a little bit. I made a sandwich and now I'm ready for a walk. And we'll see what I do after that. I actually need to do a workout as well. And then I need to finish editing my video and get that uploaded. Then we'll come back. So let's go on our walk first. Hello everyone. So I worked out, I showered, and I put like a hair mask in my hair. And I have my chai still, didn't quite finish it. And I'm basically wrapping up this video. Thank you for coming along, you guys. I did not finish Descended by Melissa Koslin, but I did get some more chapters in and I like it. But I guess I'm just like, it's moving a bit slow for the plot and I just want like more developments to happen with like what is going on, you know? But I still love her writing and I love this character that we're following. So that's all I can say. I feel like it's gonna be like a 4.5. We'll see if it like picks up. It could still be a 5-star, but for now it's like 4.5, 4-ish, you know? So that's all I can say. I really enjoyed sharing this day with you guys. Thank you for coming along. Let me know if you like this kind of style of video. I don't have a ton of time to do these kinds of videos most of the time because I'm either having plans, working with my sister. I knew that I had this day free and I wanted to do a summer day in my life. So I actually did it and I'm pretty proud of myself. Yeah, and look how many checks off of the to-do list I did. Basically, most of the cleaning didn't get done. Like I had clean toilet and clean fridge. Didn't do those things. And then vacuum as well. Didn't do that. That's all I can say. So yeah, thank you guys for coming along. I'm not sure when this video is getting uploaded exactly, but I'm excited to edit it and put it together. And I'll link down below all of my summary vlogs that I've done this year so far, because I just really enjoy watching summer vlogs because they put me in such the summer mood, and I love summer. So there you go. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.